I'm Renee.
And I'm Brian.
And we're Foster Source. My husband Brian and I were foster parents for 3 years. During that time we fostered 10 kids, we adopted 1, but we were still very passionate about foster care and the foster care community, and that's when we decided to form Foster Source. We are fairly young. We just launched in the summer of 2016, and I have to say we really hit the ground sprinting. Our biggest takeaway since we formed is that what's lacking are services for foster parents.
I think the niche that we've carved out is that, we're focusing on, the foster parent and how can we support the foster parents who are also then supporting those foster children.
Human services departments do a fantastic job of taking care of these kids, but their resources are limited, their funding is limited, and we felt like as foster parents we had an insider's look at what was missing, what services were missing, what activities were missing, and that's what we try to do with Foster Source.
My husband and I, we have 2 children. Then we adopted a sibling group of 3, and currently we have 5 foster children in our home. Foster Source has been amazing for us. They get it. They were previous foster parents, so whenever they do an event, they always provide childcare, which is huge for those of us that have lots of children in our home. They also did a wonderful thing back in December. They partnered with another organization and provided for our family 5 bicycles for our foster kiddos to ride.
Foster Source is like a resource place for us to come and experience training. They're great with our kids. They've been an extraordinary source for just communicating with other foster families and being able to share our truths and the facts.
What we need to do for our foster parents is really fill their bucket, really fill them up. So we've started doing things like trauma-informed yoga for foster parents. We're working on some respite for foster parents.
I think there's a huge need. When we were foster parents, which is now almost 25 years ago, once you finish with social services, then getting your parenting class, then you're pretty much done. And from then on, it was on your own to figure out how to make it work. It's amazing to have classes that parents can go to and learn more how to take care of these kids and take care of what their needs are.
I think that we are providing educational opportunities that are very much geared towards those things that we would want to have for ourselves. And I think that is what makes us unique.
All of our classes are free. The child care is always provided and it's always free. For the kiddos, we can do things like help meet needs. If your child needs a weighted blanket, for example, and your county can't fund it, we can do that. Sometimes we get requests from counties or placement agencies for tangible things like a bed or a wheelchair or school clothes or school supplies. We can help grant wishes if your child wants to meet a local celebrity, a local ball player, or anything they would want that it would be hard. Those are the things we can help with the support of donors and community partners. Foster parents can only care for the foster children as well as they're caring for themselves. The challenge is, of course, funding. We need donations and funding to be able to help our programs and be able to do the programs. Your funding would go towards not only the amazing classes and support groups that we provide, but also just to help nourish those relationships.
They are an organization that does a lot of wonderful things for foster families and children. It really fits what we're trying to support in our local communities with the benevolent side of our organization and how we work. We really believe in their mission and vision of what they stand for.
Foster Source has a lot of heart around it. It's something that we're so passionate about that it's like, yes, this is what where our journey has led us, and this is where we're supposed to be.
Serving foster parents is going to do so much for recruitment and retention of foster parents. So your support means the world to us and to our services.